Hello YouTube and welcome to another general vlog video. Today we're working on this place, which is my place. And as you can see, the trim around the windows are really rotten. I want to get rid of those shutters because they're not the right size. And you can see that one's down quite a bit. That one's down not so quite a bit. And then there's just one over there. And anyways, I want to replace that frame. And then I want to replace this frame. It's not near as bad, but I'm going to go with a whole different style and everything. And then if we've got time, we're going to address this, which is really bad. That is a window that used to be in my kitchen and is no longer in my kitchen. That is where I assume an exhaust fan was at one time. I didn't do any of this, so it just needs to be addressed. I don't know if I'll be able to get to that today or not, but these two window frames, absolutely I'm going to get to. So I'm going to set you up in the tripod over here if I can, and let you watch me work for a few minutes, and then I'll figure out what all I need, and I'll be running to the hardware store. So let me get you, okay, there you're kind of set up in the tripod. Let me kind of get you up there where you're around and about. I can't tell because of the sun and stuff. It looks awful dark to me. But the first thing we're going to be doing is getting rid of this. If I can. If I can reach it, I guess I can just bring the ladder over. Now let's get rid of this stupid thing here. I'm going to have one of my boys paint that. Maybe today. Depends on if I can find an extra brush. I hope you guys can hear me fine. Alright, there that is down. So now let's just kind of get to it and let's see what we got. Hopefully it's painted behind these shutters. I do have some exterior paint, but not a lot. So there's one, and yes, it is painted behind it. Kind of dirty behind it, but it is painted. Let me get these screws out of here so they don't end up in my driveway. There's one. Now let's go ahead and just see if we can use this to get these off of here. I didn't think so. Actually, those look like they could be square head. No, maybe not. And of course that one up there is 1/4 inch. Yeah, well, you might know it's going to be harder than what I thought. And back behind there is a lot of caulking. And I do see some window wrap here. That's a good thing. Now let's just see what we can get going on over here. Let's get this all the way off. Kind of dirty back behind there, but I think we can all clean up and look decently done. That's what I'm afraid of. Alright, well, let's go grab us a hammer and a 1/4 inch, and we'll see what we can get done here. I think you guys are extremely crooked too, which is probably not awesome. So there we go. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I may switch, yeah, let me go ahead and switch areas here. Oh, look at that. Now you can see what I'm doing. You can definitely see that I'm screwing up. All right. So we'll get that get the camera kind of straightened up a little bit there. And we'll go get some more tools and I'll be right back. All right, so let's see what we can gently do to this trim with a hammer since the screws are all stripping out. I'm going to try to go, I know it's going to dent it. That's what I'm afraid of. The wood is just so rotten. Well, let me go up here and see. I got a 1/4 inch socket, but yeah, I'm not too comfortable with it. But it looks like it will work. We try to get that top. They put a piece of, looks like drip edge over top of this to keep the water out. Was a good idea, but it just didn't do what it was supposed to do. Well, better make sure I pick that screw up. Boy, that's on there tight. A lot of caulking was used. I understand what they were doing with that, and I guess it was better than nothing, but look at this. I mean, it didn't really protect or save the wood. I'm actually going to be able to remove probably this whole thing with my hands. Yes, look at that. That's not good. That worked out a little better than what I was thinking. I got a little cleanup to do. And maybe some rethinking to do about what I thought about doing. I want to do deck board, because deck board is treated and they're just all around great for stuff like this. But as you can see, the wrap that they put over it, around it, sticks out farther than my 2.5 inch. Let me grab my tape measure and see how much farther. I could probably cut that. Well, that's just barely not going to miss. Let's see what happens if I try to pull some of this off. Just okay, I see why they did that. It seems to me they put a smaller window in than what used to be there. This is a regular house window. Yeah, don't pay attention to the screen. I accidentally hit it with the power washer and ruined the screen. I have more screen, I just have to take the time. Those are good winter projects. Just go and kind of pop that screen out of there. They pop out really easy. And go ahead and pop that out, pop a new screen in this frame, put it back in. Couple minute job. But I can see here that I do believe what I'm wanting to do, I think it'll still work. 2.5 there. Yeah, I think it'll still, and you know what? I don't know yeah, that's the old window. The old cutout of the window. Anyways, I got to get a pair of vice grips and go around here and get each one of those screws out since they're stripped and full of mud and everything. Then I'll go around and strip off some of the silver wrap. Not very far. I know it's there for a reason, and I'm not talking about, I'll leave one layer, one width all the way around. And then, you know, just like take this little piece here off, you know, and get it to where it's one width all the way around. And then I'll clean up this caulking and stuff, and then I'll paint it with the paint that I've got after I clean it. And that'll get me set up to do what I need to do. Unfortunately, I don't like the way that they set this window in. This window is supposed to be out far enough that trim will come either flush to it or the trim stick out just a little bit. This is set up to where the trim's going to stick out predominantly past it. And I don't like that, but there's not, without resetting the whole window, and I don't want to go through that trouble because the inside of it's already been framed and cased and everything. So I'm going to rethink what I've got going on here, and I may end up, no, I'm not. I was going to say I may end up back with boards just like they got, but just so you guys know, my plan is I'm trying to get this done now because early spring, let's see, March or April, I'm going to put this place up on the market because I'm going to be getting a homestead. I'm either going to get mine back or I'm going to buy a different one. And I want this place completely ready. I don't want to have to worry about a little cold weather and out here trying to do this. I want it up and ready to go. And I don't want problems for the next owners. I don't want to put up cheap boards and them have this problem in another couple years. That's why I want to put up good treated wood, and I'm going to put up a little different design and try to get all that done. And we'll kind of go from there. We'll kind of clean it all up and make it look really good. And I'll bring you back. I'm not going to bore you with me taking a pair of vice grips and getting them screws out. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 of them that I have to get out. And that's time consuming. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna get a rag and wipe everything down and try to generally get it ready to paint. And then I'll figure out what I'm gonna do from there, and we'll just kind of go from there. So I'm gonna put you on pause, and I'll bring you guys back when there's a little something better to show. We'll see you in just a few seconds. Okay, and just like that, about an hour later, we're back. I got all that there taken care of. I painted up there. I cool sealed the edge of the roof. Did a little bit of touch-ups and stuff. Paint blend's pretty good. Went to take this off, this shutter, and wouldn't you know, there used to be a window there, and where they patched it comes over to about right in here somewhere. So I'm going to go over and get the other shutter, and I'll have to cut it down to match on that side, but I'm going to see what I can do to make it look a little bit better. And I may have to end up putting the shutter back over here, shutters, and we'll just kind of go from there and see what happens, and we'll bring you back here in a few minutes. And just like that, looks like I didn't do anything. But I did. I replaced all the trim. It did not turn out the way that I wanted it to, simply because this over here could not be taken down, as I explained before. It's starting to get dark, so I don't know how good this video is going to be. But there was a cutout window behind of it. They fixed it correctly, but it doesn't match. And I wasn't going to leave that open. Didn't make any sense to just have one shutter. So I went ahead and put these back up. They're a little short. I didn't realize I cut my trim a little bit narrower than they did, because it just, if you look at this trim over here, you'll see it's wide and it just doesn't fit the contrast of the home. It's like the size doesn't fit. So I thinned it down, and I ended up still having to use that drip rail at the top that I made fun of the previous owner for doing, and I had to do it. But when you try to put flat trim against a corrugated, or whatever this is called, you know, where it's ridged like this, it's next to impossible to do. So I had to end up using that and got it sealed. I got it sealed all the way around and on the top. I did not seal the shutters on the top yet, simply because I may end up trying to widen the bottom and top trim to match the shutters. I don't like how it hangs over an inch or so. You know, how it's different. Anyways, but there it is. It doesn't look any different, to be honest. Looks a little cleaner. Looks a lot cleaner up there. Got Colton down here picking up scrap wood and stuff, and Redneck Ricky coming out the door. But anyways, that's what it is. So go ahead and comment down below, and I know everybody's going to tell me what all I did wrong. I did with what I already had, and that's deck board. I ripped it down with the table saw and got it to where I thought I wanted it, and then found out I couldn't take that off. So anyways, it is what it is. It will last for many, many, many years now. I'll come out tomorrow, put a second coat on everything, and I won't film that. So please like and subscribe, comment down below, and we'll see you on the next video. I hope you guys have a great day, an even better tomorrow, and an awesome night, and we'll see you on the next video.